Debbie, you've done it in this grip. That's fine. Do you know what? I think people will fathom it out. Oh, there's about 27 of you on, so that's good. All good. Right, okay, off we go. Line up middle toe with the knees. Draw the tailbone down and just stand tall and strong. I just want you to take your hands to the rib cage to begin with. So just take your hands here and just take a deep breath in and just feel that rib cage expand. And as you exhale, feel that rib cage closing down. So again, take a breath in and feel the lungs, yeah? And exhale. As you exhale, your diaphragm comes up and your rib cage closes down. Does that make sense? Try again, take a breath in. Exhale, it closes, the diaphragm comes up as you exhale. So as you inhale, everything expands, the diaphragm shifts down. Exhale, and brace, and try and feel those abs bracing, if you can feel them, after the lockdown. Bloat and lift. And exhale, and brace that core. Drop your shoulders. Okay, now take a breath in and feel those lungs. And exhale. And just circle those shoulders all the way back. Good. And just circle your head around. Let's just think about releasing tension through the neck and the shoulders. And the other way. Just two more big circles. Last time. And just extend your left arm up and right. And feel that stretch all the way there. Do four more. Two more. And just come into your foot pedals there. So spreading the toes. So we've got a couple of new people joining this month. We've got Inga and Nikki. So welcome to the group. And lift up. Two more. And then just a little side bend. So that waist, just that stretch. Try not to lean forward. Four more. Three. I always feel like on a Monday you need to kind of really wake everything up. So just keep those arms wide there and just round the back fully. And lift up, stretch. And again. And stretch. Taking those long breaths in. Last one. Just lift up your right leg and the left. Good, so just knee to hip height. Four more. Just working on that balance and bracing. Hands to the hips and just circle them. Keep those legs under the hips, other way. So circle. Releasing. And take those arms up in a twist. And both arms extend. Other side. Just two more there. Last one. Arms come all the way down. Now just give me two squats there. So drop through. Now left arm, reach out wide. Up and over. And the right. Two squats. Left arm, open out wide. And again, two squats. Pull back with those abs. And open out. Now let's circle the right knee out wide. Left arm, stay with this leg. So open out the hip, before clicking there. Last one. And change sides. So circle. Two more. So two holds. So drop, left arm open out wide, really push back. Other side. Right knee circle out for 2. Left knee circle out for 2. Good, 2 squats, last time. Nice and deep. Left arm. Right knee circle. Again. Left knee circle. Now step wide for me. Step wide and a plie squat. Keep that chest lifted. Turn your toes forward. Hands on your thighs and round the back and release. So plie squat, turn the toes out, lift up. Come on, feel the lungs there. Hands to your thighs, round, round. 2 more. Hold the tailbone back and tip your tailbone to the ceiling. Bend all the way down, take a breath in. Exhale and push those hips to the ceiling. Drop down. Can you look up? If you can, bring your palms together and push through backs of those legs. Let's do it again. Steady breath. Drop low. Chest up. Breath, exhale. We're working through the backs of those legs. Drop down. It was brought to my attention I didn't stretch the hamstrings on Saturday morning, so if you were aching with the backs of the legs, apologies. And drop down. Oh, can you feel that? So quite an active warm-up this morning. Now drop down and hold for me there. Push up. Drop down. Push up. Drop down. When you're pushing up, abs tight there. Come on, keeping that back straight for the core. 2 more. Dig your heels, squeeze those knees back. Last one, hold down. And last stretch. Relax your head. I want you to circle the head around in a big circle. Other direction. Walk the hands forward into a full plank position. Hands underneath the shoulders. Hold it there. Drive up and stretch through those calves. Come on, press the heels down. Wake up the calves. And drop. Now you can drop to a flat back or you can come lower and extend. Exhale up. And drop. Come on, all the way. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale up. And drop. All the way. Come on, last time. And drop to your knees there. Just drop and sit back in the heels. Turn the thumbs to the ceiling and just clench your fists and open out the fingers there. Coming up onto all fours, hands underneath your shoulders, knees directly underneath your hips. I just want you to extend the right leg behind and then bring it down. And again, right leg, and bring it down, and right leg. So there's 4 of these. We turn side on. Yeah? Now let's do another 4, but extend the left arm, and under, and again. So stabilizing your torso, pushing that arm to shoulder height, the leg to hip height. Last one. Hands stay down, just the left leg. Squeeze back and get your glute connection to your buttocks. Good. So that left side. Try not to tilt over to your right. Keep the neck in line with the spine. Okay, so bracing those abs, pull them in. Let's do the opposite arm. Reach. Two more. So we're going to do some directional work, working in 3 planes this morning. Last one. And come down into a half or a full plank. Knees or toes and hold. So strong there. The same, we're just going to work in the same plane, so lift the hips up and drop. If you're on your knees, same thing, pull back. So remember, if this is your first time doing the fitness Pilates, you are just doing snippets of whatever you can, resting when you need to. You don't have to keep going with all of these repetitions. So you're pulling that belly button up as you drive those hips and as you drop them down. 4 more. 3. 2. Last one. Knees come down. Take your knees wide, your soles of the feet together and sit back. So this sequence consists of 3 exercises. We're going to work each exercise in all 3 planes. So the third exercise, I want you to come to your knees with your band or with a towel, just to stabilise the shoulders. So we're coming back and squeezing your glutes forward and then rounding the back there. Open your shoulder blades as you sit back. So lift, squeeze, and back. Good. And again. So lift, squeeze your glutes, and squeeze those shoulder blades. Now just be careful on that spinal extension. You've got to squeeze your buttocks to support the lower back. If you're really arching and leaning back, again, just be careful. Otherwise, just concentrate on squeezing your buttocks and just moving the upper body behind that body line. Does that make sense? So you're activating your shoulders, your scapula across the top of the back. As I'm squeezing those arms back, try and drop the shoulders and push them away from the ears. So I've got 2 different moves coming here. Upper back, lower back if I'm squeezing my hips forward. Then I've got my stretch across the scapula and through that lower back. Really think about, as we come down, it's opening and stretching. As we come up, it's connecting. There. Buttocks, lower back, upper back is all 3, or just buttocks and upper back by shifting those shoulders behind you. Make sense? There. Should be starting to feel this. Keep going. And again, lift. Last one. And coming down, well done. Just from there, release the band and sweep across. And sweep across. So think of the stretch. Wrap that top arm around, all the way around the shoulder. Yeah? Last one. Good. Okay, so we come back onto all 4s. I'll turn the side on. So we're going to work in a frontal plane, which means everything comes out wider. So we're going to start with the leg. I'm going to take my left leg out to the side, so just away from the body line, just your leg. Slowly lift. Now you're going to feel more connection through your lower back, especially on the right side that you're kneeling through. So I'm going to lift. 2 more. Now I'm going to lift the legs slowly, pull it to the centre, lift it out wide and drop it down. Yeah, try and keep centre with that body line. Lift, bring it to the centre, extend, drop. And again, just the leg, lift, wide, bring the knee to the middle, to the crunch, push it back wide, and drop down. Last one, lift, bring it to the centre, push and hold it there. Now, take your right arm wide and just drive everything into the centre and away wide. So up to you on this one. You don't have to bring the arm in. You can just stick with the leg, so it's in and out. Quite tough now, abs engaged. And just hold it there, just hold it balance. 4, 3, 2, and come down. Good, if you need to, just round the back there, tuck under. Good, so taking the opposite leg out wide. Yeah? Just a lift and a lower to start. So lift and lower. Slow and controlled. Lift and lower. It's out wide. So the side of your buttock is connecting here. So allow that pelvis to turn out slightly as you lift. But just making sure you're pulling those abs up away from the floor. So this time you're going to lift and hold. So lift, crunch it into the middle, push out wide again, and bring it down. And again. So lift, crunch in, out wide, and drop. And again, lift, crunch to the centre, neck keeping in line with the spine. And again, lift. Come in. This time lift and hold and take your opposite arm out wide. Hold it there. Oh, feel that. Let's crunch in on the diagonal and push wide. And again, under, push wide. Under, push wide. Under, push and hold. Hold it there. 4, 3, 2. Well done, round the back. Round the back there and just turn your palms for me. I'm still rounding the back, just turning the palms. And then just, can you bring the creases of your elbows to face the front there? Yeah, so it's a bit of a hard one. Keep the arms straight. Don't push hard into the hands. Just twist your crease of your elbows forward. Just giving you a stretch through those wrists. And release, circle them. Plank position. I'm sweating. It's tough this morning. Okay. We want to do a little bit of frontal movement, so that's side-to-side movement. I'm just going to take my legs a little bit wider if I'm on my toes. And I'm not too wide, no wider than your hips. If you're on your knees, just stay as you are. Just going to shift left and centre. Now if you're on your knees, you will probably find that your hips are going to rotate slightly. Don't worry too much. But just try and do a straight shift across with your hips. I don't know if you can see there from a front view. I'm shifting across. So you've got to be in control of this move. Shift and centre. Shift and centre. Shift. Now just hold it centre and step out left leg. Out and in. And left, right and in. And out. And if you're on your knees, same thing. Step out, back to your knees. Step out, back to your knees. Keep those hips lifted, everyone. 2 more. Last one. And push back. Sit in the heels. If you're not sweating now, my goodness, and I'm inside as well. Okay, come to your knees. Just circle those shoulders for me. Just give it a quick stretch across the top of the back.
You're perfect, you're perfect, you're
So holding it there. Again, that stretch coming across the scapula, the top of the back. And taking your band, reaching it up, long through the spine. Knees underneath your hips, over and center. And again. Good. Exhale. So here comes the waist work. Now, I don't know if you've got your dumbbells to hand. If you have, you could always up your game here, holding a dumbbell instead of the band. Even holding that dumbbell to the crown of your head is obviously going to make this move more challenging for you because you've got that extra weight coming across. Good. So you just might want to grab that weight or not. Oh, I'm really feeling that. I'm actually making myself, I could come over and just stop where it kind of feels a bit challenging, but more comfortable, more of a comfortable stretch, or I can really push and shift and pull those shoulders over. It's got to be safe though, remember? Remember to lift in the middle. Let's sit back in our left heel. Still keep coming over with that lateral move. Good. And again. So we've got one more plane to work, our rotation plane. We start on all fours, back in our Superman position. Excellent, come all the way down with that band. So we come back. So this is our last move. Okay, so we're working a rotational move. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just take that knee and circle it. You got it? Circle it. I'm going to try and show you side on. Circle it. So I want that move to come from your hip. Can you see? I turn the knee out and I turn the knee down. Turn the knee out, turn the knee down. Good. Really think about making a circle with your knee. So remember, neck in line with the spine, hands underneath your shoulders. So I can start to feel my buttock working. It's going to really connect through my hamstrings as well and my abductors. So there's a lot going on there. Just 4 more. 3, 2, hold it. Okay, so take the leg long, take the opposite arm out. Let's start with the arm, circle. When you feel ready, try and make a circle with the leg as well. Oh, there goes the balance. Are you circling both? Does it feel like you are? You might just want to stick with the arm or just with the leg. I don't know if I'm doing a circle. I can't, my brain's not functioning properly. It's really hard, isn't it? And bring it in and sit back on that buttock. Whoa, did you feel that? So we're just tweaking the planes because, as I've always said, you can't just train your body to function in one plane. Okay, you've got to train it on all 3 planes. It's going to give you better posture, keep you stronger. So, taking that knee out, remember, it's a circle there, out and down. So lift out and down. Good. So there's a lot of movement going on with the pelvis. So we still need to keep those abs connected. Come on, really strong. Out and down. Out and down. Last 4. Starting to feel that. Even in the leg you're leaning off, yeah? 2 more. Good, hold it. Opposite arm, opposite leg, start with the arm. When you feel ready, try and get a circle from both. I wish I could see this on Zoom. Let's see, how are you doing? How are you doing? All must be in deep action, no comments, keep going, keep circling, pull up tight, breathe, don't hold your breath. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, and sit back on that left button. Straight down into your plank rotation. So this is your last of the planks. Coming up and hold. And rotate down. So rotate those hips. Again, if you're on your knees, just rotate. And if you need to slow it down, slow it down. So your shoulders could be aching now because we've done a lot of work through the front of that. You know, we've been on all fours, been supporting that body weight through the shoulders on all of these exercises. So just as many as you can. Nice and strong on that rotation. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Come all the way up. Wiggle your fingers. Circle back. Nice light arms.
Can you feel my heartbeat?
Good. Just taking your band. Okay, last one. Rotation here. So we stir a pot there. Opposite way. So see how my hips shift out behind?
Can you feel my heartbeat?
Want to make those hips move as much as possible. So the arms will dictate the move of the hips. So don't think too hard. Just make sure you're doing a big swim or stir with the arms, and those hips will start to shift in that opposite direction. Keep going, shift across. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. That was hard, wasn't it? Tough. Take those arms in front, drop the chin to the chest. Take the hands behind the back of the neck and just gently pull that chin to the chest there. And when you're ready, have a drink and turn over. Turn over onto your bottoms, everyone. Okay. Gonna pop that band, if you've got one, don't worry if you haven't, just around the thighs. just for a little bit of connection. Stabilising the hips again. So I'm just pushing gently on the back. Then start rolling. Remember, beginner or lower level, should I say, because not even beginner, because lower level could be for somebody who's really fit. You can do so much in terms of cardio, strength, etc., etc. But a rollback just might not be something you can do, and that could be down to childbirth, having a cesarean, and never quite getting that strength back. It can be down to the shape of your spine, having a really kyphotic spine, so an arch through on that back, you just find going back is just too much. You might just want to stick with those half rollbacks there. Okay, so I'm just pushing gently on that band. Exhale up. Good. And again, and I'm just going to stick with these basic rollbacks, and again we're going to start working no, Helen, in all three planes. Morning, Nick. And exhale up. Sit tall. Remember, drop. Exhale, coming up. So, holding that half roll back there. We're just going to do shoulder, 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 both. Then roll back, or just hold your half back while we roll back. Everyone come up and lift out of the way. Stretch. Deep breath there. Exhale, hold. Tuck under. Let's do that again. Shoulder, 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 both. Push. 3 more. Roll back or hold it. Up to you. Exhale up. Sit tall. Deep breath. Exhale, hold. Last set. Shoulders here. Push, push, push. Come on, tight. Make that C shape. Both. Tuck under. Roll back. Hold it back there. Everyone lie down and just bring your feet hip distance. Arms by your side. Drive the hips up and drop. And again, up and drop. Squeezing your glutes. And up, drop. Last one. Push the legs away. Arms come over the top. Deep breath in and exhale, lift. Sit tall. Hold that half roll back. So we're going side to side move. So we go left, right, left, or you can make it a bit more challenging. Both arms. Roll back, slowly, roll. Or you're holding your half roll back. Exhale, come up, push that lower back down. Sit tall. And come down, hold. Tucking under. Let's go again. Singles, either low or high. Both together. Hold it. Drop those shoulders. Come on, tuck under tight. Ready. Singles. Doubles. Everybody roll back, stay back. Arms come over the head. Legs come up, step out wide. Bring your heels nice and close. Push your lower back down. Drive the hips. and release. Drive, come on, push against that band if you've got one on. Push really wide. Drive those hips. Come on, my hamstrings are screaming. One more. And drop. Bring those legs together. Arms go over. Exhale, lift. Good to finish. Hold it there and sweep rotate. And rotate. Remember, if you need to, grab onto the thigh. Roll all the way. And up you come. And again, hold. So close. And lift up. Oh, sorry, roll down. All the way over. Exhale. You see what happened there? For 1 minute, I was thinking about something else. I just completely lose my train. At least I'm honest. And roll back and hold. Tuck under. Shoulders relax. Let's float. 2 more. Roll back, stay back. Legs come wide. Okay, wide but not maybe as wide as you've done before. I want you to come up and squeeze, drop down and let the knees come in. Come up and abduct to squeeze and drop. Just like a bit of a rotation coming through your hips, tops of those legs. Can you see that little pattern I'm doing? Lift, push, and as I push those knees out wide, my hips drop slightly. Good. Lift, push. So lift, push. Just do 4 more. Lift, push. Hopefully those heels are close enough to you so you get a really good connection. 2 more. Last one. Well done. Okay, bring those knees in. Bring them in really tight. Hug them in for that lower back stretch. I'm just going to hug and release. So it's a little bit different this morning, the way I've kind of structured it. So we just took fewer exercises and just worked those exercises in all 3 planes. So it was a little bit more focused. Good. Okay, just take your band or a towel, pop it around the instep of that left leg, and just, I want you to pull and release, not too much pressure through this stretch, just moving in and away. Don't hold your breath. Now next one, hold it in and take a deep breath. Pull those toes down towards you and push your heel away. Good, hold it there. Come on, filling the lungs, lots of deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And gently moving that leg across the body a few inches. Keep the foot flexed, keep pushing that heel away. Just hold it there. Back to the center, bend the knee and pull that lower leg across your body. You've got that anchor around the foot, so keep the foot flexed and then just pull, if you can see, pull that leg So your heel's sort of coming up and over the pelvis. You can grab hold of that foot. So if I take my right hand, come around the side of that right foot, I can add that extra pull. Turn your knee out wide. Just release the band, but keep the knee bent there where you are. I'm just going to take now that right knee all the way over, arms wide. If you need to slightly bend and pull, sorry, the left knee's come over. If you need to slightly bend and pull that right leg towards you, you can. Just feel that lower back open out there and across the chest. And again, hold and breathe through the stretch. Bending both knees, come back to the middle. Take your left leg away on the floor. Right leg, place that band or your towel around the instep of the foot and just pull it in towards you. Bring the toes down, push that heel away. Breathe into the stretch, push your bottom into the mat. Just hold it there. Hold it there. Good. Allowing that leg to come across the body slightly. Back to the centre. Remember this pull in. So bend the knee, flex your foot so your foot is really strong. I can't do this stretch because of my knee. Not very well anyway. So you just hold that stretch there. And really to come up to sitting. Just take those legs wide for me there. Hands behind you, sit tall. And lift up. Grow that spine. Exhale, come over the front there. Allow that back to round through. So a lot of work through the upper body. Backs of the legs have done a lot of work today. Just coming up and bringing that left foot in and take that right foot back. And again, I want you to sit tall first. And you're sitting on that left buttock as you come forward. I'm going to walk my hands across to the right as far as I can and just sit through on that stretch. Coming up and placing your left hand to the side, I want you to drive your right hip forward. Reach that right arm behind you, pushing that hip forward. Coming down and changing sides. So, right knee in. Sit tall first, sit on that right buttock as you come forward and walk those hands across. Not holding that breath, allowing that breath to release. You're ready, extending the left leg and right hand to the side, push your hips forward and reach that arm out behind. Oh, I don't know where I went then. Apologies. Don't know where I went. peek. Sorry guys. Luckily we are at the finish. Luckily we're at the end. Okay. I just push those knees wide. And just take those arms in front. And just open out across the top of the back. Feel those shoulders open out. And then just coming to all fours, round through at the back there. And release. And round through. Gently rocking back towards the heels. Curl your toes underneath you. Slowly, slowly, everybody unfold. All the way. Restacking through that spine. Big stretch at the top. Swing down. And up. Well done, everyone.